Hello and welcome. I am thrilled to be here with you today to share my passion, my love for Jesus Christ, for God the Father, for the Holy Spirit, and for the reality that they have walked with me every step of the way throughout my life. I am blessed to be able to be here at Our Lady of the Lake to share my life and stories with you. And as I have over the years, it gives me an opportunity to look at my life and to find those touch points when I knew God showed up. You know, you're struggling or you're joyful or something happens and you're like, I think God's real. He's telling me something here. You and I all have those stories. We all have moments where we need prayer and someone is praying with us or for us. Those are the things that make us a strong community and a family of God. What I want to introduce to you today are two simple ways that you can help our community and yourself live the mission statement. Not Our Lady of the Lake's mission statement, but God's mission statement. As Father has been saying, God has a mission, and the church helps bring that mission about. So what is that mission? It is to love God. He created all of us in love, with love, for love. Love is creative. The world and the beauty and the order and the structure around us flowed out of God's love. You flowed out of God's love. So the mission is for us to receive that love and then give it back to God. And in loving God, He empowers us to love each other, to stretch ourselves and love our neighbors as much or more than we love ourselves. Jesus Christ shows us the way, and the Holy Spirit gives us the power and the will and the desire, the hope and the joy to do it. So, loving God, loving others, our neighbors, and then making disciples. And making disciples is simply sharing God's love with someone else so that they have a chance to experience it and be drawn into the family of God, the community of God. That is the mission of Jesus Christ. And that's why we're here. So I hope to share with you a few golden nuggets. But before I do, in this introduction, I want to step back a minute and say, wait a minute, this sounds kind of Protestant, very Protestant. But in reality, it's not Protestant at all. It's exactly how the church lived her life for over 1,500 years. There's an Irish saying I learned from Julianne Stans. She's a evangelist in the Archdiocese of Wisconsin. And she's from Ireland. I love that because I'm 100% Irish. So when she threw this quote out, I was like, oh, that's a cool Irish saying. Her saying goes like this: you cannot pierce the heart, or no, hold on. An arrow aimed at the head will never pierce the heart. And that is so true. Unfortunately, the church's reaction to the Protestant Reformation, people questioning and leaving the church, was, oh my gosh, we failed them. We did not teach the right stuff or enough stuff. If we taught them what they needed to know, they never would have left the church. Well, that's not quite true. There was a lot of sin in the church and reason for people to question. The other thing that happened was the printing press became a very easy tool to use for teaching. So trying to rectify what they thought was a wrong and to teach, the church shifted from storytelling mode, sharing the faith, praying with each other, to teaching the right stuff, the right Catholic things to know and to believe. Now, all that is good and wonderful, and we have a strong, rich 2,000-year history that we can go and mine the information of our brothers and sisters who came before us. But that's not the first thing to start with. If the heart is not pierced, it never will be when you aim at the head. So the church is calling us back to the original roots she used to spread the gospel message through the entire continent, every country, every nation on the planet. And that is storytelling, sharing our own faith, recognizing our personal story of God's action in our life, and knowing that we have a gift to pass on to someone else. That is how the church brought the message of the good news to the world. After someone's heart is pierced and they encounter God in their life and see him working, then you're hungry and you want to know the head knowledge. Like, who is this God? I want to know more. But you don't start with that. So we're going back to our original roots, how the church lived for over 1,500 years. And I look forward to sharing this journey with you. I've got 2 more videos. One is on share prayer, a few simple steps that will help you easily step into this mission. The other one is learning how to share your story. So I look forward to sharing my stories with you and walking our faith with Jesus Christ hand in hand. God bless you, and I look forward to being in touch. You can reach me by email, and God bless.